Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Dr. Stephania. Thank you so much for finding me here. Hope you all have a beautiful week, beautiful beginning to your week. We have a powerful, energetic week this week, so I wanted to get this weekly reading up and running for you early. Usually I do them on Tuesdays, but we have a beautiful, beautiful, and powerful new moon in Cancer today, and just coming now in the next hour or two, we have the north and south nodes shifting access from the Taurus Scorpio alignment into Aries and Libra. So there's a lot of shift, a lot of changes, a lot of energy, and I really wanted to drop in for the collective to deliver a message from the angels for all of you. Archangel Michael very much on the scene for all of you with his sword of truth, collective cosmic truth. As I was dropping in for the energy for this week's reading, I was hearing the quote by Saint Teresa of Avila. She said in her book, the seven interior castles of the soul. I'm probably not saying that correctly, and I'll link the book. I'll put it in the description box below. But in any case, she said that a tree that is planted beside flowing water bears greater fruit. So I was hearing that quote as I was meditating upon this new moon in Cancer and this shifting in the axes from the Scorpio-Taurus eclipse. We've had a lot of intense Scorpio-Taurus eclipses over the last 18 months. Thankfully, we're moving out of that and moving into a new energy, new collective energy, okay? So now, you know, when I hear that quote, when I drop into that quote, I feel very strongly that it's about loosening the grip, loosening the attachment to old stories and going with the flow, allowing movement to come into things that you may have been really strict about. So I feel like now this may not resonate for everyone, so if this doesn't resonate for you, this is not your reading, but I definitely feel, you know, they're people that think they've changed their story in terms of they've changed, but actually they really haven't. So I'm definitely getting that for a percentage of the collective. And unfortunately, I think it's higher than it should be, like maybe 70%. So there could be, you know, you could be doing the spiritual work, but you're still attached to a story you're telling yourself. There's still this energy that you need to loosen the grip on and lessen the control. So there could be an area of your life where you're still like, so I feel like this is about you loosening the grip and being less strict in a certain area of attachment. So let's say you are someone who is addicted to exercise, you know, or maybe you're addicted to kickboxing and you go and you do 2 kickboxing. I mean, I've worked, you know, I've met many people who go to the gym twice a day. You know, they go to the gym in the morning, they go to the office, they go to the gym at lunch, and they've never meditated in their lives, but yet they don't think that they're addicted to exercise. That's one example, okay? Could be anything. Could be anything. So you might want to check out where these alignments are landing in your personal chart and where that's resonating for you. But I definitely feel that if there's something you've been telling yourself, something you've been doing, the universe is definitely asking you to loosen the grip. And the more you go with the flow, the more you bear more fruit, right, in your own life, more fruitage, more abundance, more shift. I also feel too that, now I'm not an astrologer, but I do, you know, I read the energy. So I'm also getting, right now I'm just getting 2004 through 2007. So you might want to circle back if you're old enough to have, you know, if you've moved in through several decades. If you go back into that timeline in your life, there could be some sort of, it could give you an indication or signal. So what you were going through, what you were changing in that time, there could be a similar thread of energy that's coming through that you need to look at again here in your life, coming up in this cycle with these axes changing. Okay, so for example, maybe in 2004 you moved to a new city and you started a new career, and that was a significant life-changing event for you. I definitely feel in this energy for many, many people that there's going to be big changes, and these are significant life changes over the next 18 months. This is supposed to be a weekly reading, but I'm definitely tapping into, pay attention, save this video, because I do feel this is 18 months where there's going to be, from here between 2000, so we're 2023, 2024, the end of 2024, 2020, or beginning of 2025, you're looking back and you're going, wow, I changed. Like, there's a lot of things that are changing. Okay, so life-changing, significant energies are coming up. Now, a lot of this depends on if you've become like the tree and you're allowing the water to flow. So in other words, if you've learned the lessons, a lot of people learned lessons during COVID. There was a collective, a global trauma that we were going through. Now, there's all kinds of traumas on the earth. I'm not just saying that was the worst, of course, but in terms of when you're in crisis, when there is something very intense and serious going on, it will push you to grow and learn. So a lot of people made changes, and to learn from those changes. If you've learned from those changes, you're meant to move on, and there's a lot of big changes coming up in the next 18 months, I feel, for many, many people. But for those of you who are continuing to tell yourself a story that you think you've changed, the universe could actually throw things at you to make sure you're not going to repeat those cycles. Okay, so that's, just pay close attention to that. I always say, like, for myself, that's why we pay close attention to the spiritual body, and we nurture the spiritual body. Meaning, this morning I did my meditation, I did my yoga, I went for a walk, I did my mindful breathing. I'm connecting in with source, I'm praying, I'm in the energy of my soul, because my soul is infinite and eternal. The life that I'm living now, eventually, I'm going to shed this physical body, and my soul is infinite. So you need to nurture the soul's frequency. The more you do this, you're more in tune with the frequency and the love and light that you are. It reminds me of, I'm just getting, this is from Archangel Michael. He's dropping this straight into my mind's eye, that Khalil Gibran said, and I botched his name, that one little drop of the ocean contains the entire consciousness of all the oceans in the world, and that is you. You are the divine and unique, beautiful expression of the cosmic infinite intelligence of the creation of all that is, expressing itself through you. So when you take time every single day to nurture this vibration, this frequency, the more you do to better yourself, the more you uplift the consciousness of the collective. And when you do that, we're creating this beautiful frequency that is the flow, like the flow of water. Okay, so that's what I'm really getting here for. It's this week's reading, but it's also like, just save the reading and come back, circle back with it, because I definitely feel this is it's like a long-term overview reading. Okay. All right, let's look at the tarot and see what's coming up for all of you. For specifically, look, there's the World. What have I been saying? End of a cycle, new moon. The World card represents the ending of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. This is a new moon energy. Set your intentions tonight. Set your intentions. When we live intentionally with the energy of the universe, remember that everything with the universe is, yes, setting those intentions. I intend to. I am in alignment with. Divine love is always working through me for my highest good, and so it is. Set the intentions of what it is you desire, envisioning the life that you want to live. Tonight's a really good night to do that, because we're in this new moon energy. We're shifting the axis. It's a really big, important night to set those intentions, okay? Write them down. put them in your God box. Be in the energy of the silence and prayer and really set them out into the universe, because when you do, the universe grabs them, amplifies them, magnifies them, and back to you 100-fold, okay? All right, so let's see what else Spirit wants us to know for this weekend. Success. 6 of Wands, success. I'm really drawn, as an artist, I'm always drawn to, you know, like a traditional tarot reader will like look at the card and just tell you what it means, right? Not that I'm, you know, I love good tarot readings, but for me, I don't need the cards to read because I'm picking up on the energy, but I like to read them because it's fun. And also it always reflects what it is I'm picking, what I'm talking about. So doing this work, you're creating and manifesting the success that you want to draw to you. I'm really drawn to the spotlights here. I'm really drawn to this spotlight energy. I feel like this is the cosmic universal energy, and look how she's just sort of, she's coming into alignment with the cosmic source, the cosmic mind of God. She's in alignment with that universal energy. That's what I feel when I read that card intuitively, okay? 10 of Swords, walking away from mental, these birds represent mental thoughts, mental stagnation, you know, illusions, things that are not, you know, that you've been telling yourself, and also heavy laden burdens that you're meant to walk away from as we move through and bring energy in with balance. This is the Justice card. This is all about balance, restoring balance. Balance within yourself equals balance outside of you. Okay? All right, let's see what else is coming up for you for this week. A couple more cards we'll pull out. Ooh, 1,000,000 cards just fell out, so I'm not going to read those because there's too many. Here we go. Look, there's the Temperance card. I've just been talking about balance. Angel energy all over the place. And look, I feel like, so this guy in the card, he's balancing the moon and the sun, and we are on a new moon, balancing the frequencies of the shadow and the light through the connection to your own angel energy as a cosmic, vibratory, beautiful being, okay? So let's look at the water energies to see blessings for you this beautiful week and this new moon in Cancer. What is coming in? Consult an expert. So if you'd like to book a reading, and if my content resonates for you, don't forget to click and subscribe. And if you want to book a personal session, you may do so in the link below through my website. Blessed change. Blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. So I said at the beginning of the reading, I felt like this new moon and these axis changes is going to bring about big life changes over the next 18 months for many of you, as long as you loosen the grip of control and really identifying, going deep to say, okay, wait a minute, maybe I am over exercising, maybe I do have a threat of addiction, maybe my love for sugar is actually an addiction for sugar and I need to work on that. Okay, maybe, you know, you're somebody who likes to play and have, you know, I don't know, 20 women on the go. And that's, you tell yourself that's what you want, but your soul is saying, oh, wait a minute, actually, you might do better to nurture the soul vibration of love and light within you. Let go of everyone that's not serving you and nurture a higher frequency of a deeper soulmate connection. Something like that. You know, like I'm saying that in many scenarios, stories we tell ourselves, that we think, energies that we like to stay in that are not serving our highest and greatest good. Ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy and remember, you are worthy. Your worth is as high as the sky. You are worthy of beautiful, amazing, glorious abundance, happiness, joy, success. And I'm wishing you all a beautiful, beautiful week. Namaste.